Hello, FNA Virtual 2020. It is me, Tom Morrison, and Jim Oakes here, President of MTI, and we're here just wanted to wish you a happy Friday FNA, man. It's been a great 3 days for everybody. We had a chance to just really connect people that 6 months ago we didn't think we were going to ever connect at all. So Jim, as you look at your last 3 day experience as the president and obviously as a supplier with Super Systems, I mean, what's kind of your thoughts as you sit here thinking today?
Well, I really, Tom, I kind of have to go back to January when this all kind of started. Obviously, when we were thinking about when we first heard about some of the situations that were happening with the coronavirus, and of course the impact that it was having on entertainment and just the social events in general. And the planning stages at that point, you and your team kind of thinking through what are our different scenarios. So just having some sort of a plan, the board of trustees of MTI was great to have the dialogue and the decision and the insight into what we needed to do to put on an event. And then, just to make sure that we had some sort of a marketplace where we could have our exhibitors show off the stuff that they have, and then of course provide the training to the industry that we always feel is necessary for FNA. So,
right,
my hats off to the team to make that happen, and then of course certainly appreciate the leadership within the MTI board of trustees to say let's pivot, let's make this happen. So,
every association out there is going through this, and it was kind of crazy the process to have to go through. But I was excited for the challenge. Our team was. So let me give you a few numbers for everybody listening out there or watching this at a later time. What we had. So overall, we had 1,091 total attendees. 527 of those were attendees, and 564 of those were event staff. And as far as engagement throughout the 3 days with those 1,091, on Wednesday, the opening day, we had 883 attendees come in and log in and do something, which is awesome. We had 835 on Thursday and 471 on Friday. So obviously today, you know those last day of shows, Jim, when everybody's kicking the tires and they're like, where's everybody at? Yeah. I think today was kind of that day where people are piecing back in, seeing sessions. But Jim, you and I have some great news for exhibitors and attendees today about FNA Virtual and what holds to the future. So I want you to share that big news with everybody.
Yeah, well, we look at we had 38 technical sessions, 4 live sessions, and we're leaving it open to the end of October 31st. So all attendees that will have access to, if paid attendees will have access to the technical papers as well as the live sessions. And of course, the exhibitors will have their booths open for view from anybody that is interested in continuing to use the marketplace to look at products and services from those booths that were out there.
Well, I'm excited for the board and us to continue that with our technology provider, because I think what this is going to do, it's doing what we love to do, add value to the attendee, because now they're going to have more time. There's 17 hours of actually now with the live sessions, there's 20 hours of content out there. You only had 6 or 7 hours to really view it unless you took time to watch it all day, but I don't think anybody did. So now you're going to have 30 full days to just engulf yourself in these technical sessions, which most people said were just really good that watched them. And then for the exhibitor side, MTI is going to be continue to market the show as a marketplace to our membership and some other captains we're connected to come in and register in and go see the booths and see the latest stuff. Because I don't know about you, I went out and looked and connected with lots of exhibitors, and I saw some incredible videos out there on automation, Industry 4.0, and your favorite video, Super Systems. Tell us about what happened with Super Systems. Wasn't that on the spot thing?
Yeah. So one of the things that we noticed, we had some technical videos that were out there that were under the product and marketing side. So we were kind of monitoring the number of clicks. So we realized maybe people weren't going into there, they were going to the booth. So we recognized maybe we should personalize this on the main page. And we made kind of a fun video of the crew here that of course is familiar faces to everybody that attends, for instance, North America with our team here. and just had some fun with it and tried to get people kind of a little direction with the video that we put together to drive them to the big technical content that we had on our booth exhibit.
Well, I mean, if you look at the #1 goal of any virtual show, what we've learned is getting the lead generation. And what you want is people to click your booth, because that's what would happen when people clicked your booth. You got all their information, you're going to get the demographic information, but you also got the email address and stuff. So I think that was very smart on your team to make that switch. And I think a number of companies did that as well.
Yeah.
So a couple other things. So let's talk a little bit real quick. Cause so the big thing we got to do at the end of the day, we had 3 people tie for our golden ticket cash reward for $1,500 split out. And so we're going to take those 3 names and put them in this protein shake jar. We're going to zip it around, not in the blender. We're just going to zip it around. And we're going to pull them out one at a time to see who wins which prizes. So that's going to happen in just in a couple minutes. But Jim, we got FNA 2022 coming up. So that's going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana. We're excited about that. And I just wanted to update everybody that hopefully the virus thing gets behind us and we have a live show. I know everybody is just really hawking to have that live show. So I wanted exhibitors to know that in the next 30 days, in the next week, actually, a couple weeks, you're going to get a booth sign-up form like you would at a regular FNA, and you have until November 30th to sign up to get a current year's pricing that we'll have for the show. And then after November 30th, the price will then go up to a 2022 pricing level. So FNA trade show, you want to get that. The booth packets will go out this week, and it's going to be in Indianapolis, Indiana, in the first week of October. So we are extraordinarily excited. We're in Indianapolis. Go ahead, Jim.
I was going to say, so 2 years from this date, you'll have sore feet. You'll be waiting for your exhibit, your stuff, and maybe a little bit less sleep than what you had the last couple of days. Is that what you're saying? Well,
I think a lot of people have, these are hurting right here from the typing and stuff. I had a couple of people when I talked to them, I said, how's your feet feel? And they said, yeah, but my hands are really, they're not feeling so good. But I think people will take the hurting feet and the connection, the human connection they got versus, doing what we had, which was
all day long.
Yeah, it was a new experience. I would encourage everybody, Jim, how would you encourage people looking at this digital environment they were in to take away perspective of what needs to happen for their success as an exhibitor and attendee the next 4 to 6 months?
Well, I guess first of all, you have to take advantage of the people that visited your booth. Just like you would follow up for any trade show. So that's number one. And ask them what they liked and disliked, what could have been done better just on how you presented your products or solutions. And I look back at, where things were, and I think maybe we would have maybe done something promotional from a prize standpoint. We do that with a live event. Mm-hmm. So maybe something like that. I know a couple of the other exhibitors did that, and hopefully that drove some activity for them. So I don't know, looking back, you got to take advantage of, this is it. So this is the cards that were dealt. And, you just have to kind of go with it. So look at the people that stopped in, have a conversation. Hopefully that creates some dialogue and opportunities for you in the future.
I agree. For me, when I look at the numbers, every exhibitor is going to get a list of attendees, and there's 1,091 of them. Some exhibitors do business with other exhibitors. So you got 1,091 people to connect with. So by the end of the day or Monday, you're going to get that full lead list, and you're going to get to take advantage of that. And then if our number of leads per exhibitor, it was like 7,500 clicks on something in the booth. There were 7,500 leads. So everybody got like about 75 in their box. Now, granted, we know that some exhibitors were checking everything out, but you got to take advantage of those leads of everybody that did click in that could be a customer. So take advantage of that when you get the opportunity. As an attendee side, remember, you're going to have 30 more days to watch all the sessions. And I would encourage you to go back to your teams. They can now, even through the 30th, they can register for free and go in and watch and go look at all the booth stuff that me and Jim have talked about. That's free, and educate your people on the latest technologies. So what I'd like to leave with exhibitors and attendees is by the end of today, you're going to get a survey. Attendees will get one, exhibitors will get another. We're going to ask you just a few questions. We know this was not the most perfect ride for the last 3 days because we went with it and put new software in play. We're going to improve on that for the future because we want to be the best we can be in generating leads for exhibitors and content for attendees. So give us your feedback so we can move to with our board and our team and really look to improve on that. So Jim, before we do the drawing, any final comments that you have as president of MTI?
No, I want to thank, Tom, you and your team for, putting forth the effort and doing everything possible and make it a successful event. I know there's a technology team behind you. And of course, the programming committee for going through the efforts that they had to go through as far as the technical content that was out there, the 38 papers that we had, and then the support from the board of trustees. And, so that's a thank you to that internal group. But of course, I can't do this, can't do something like this without the exhibitors,
Right.
the sponsors. That's a big part of being able to put this on. And of course, without attendees, and nothing happened. So I just thank you for all those that participated. So certainly appreciate it.
A lot of people coming together to accomplish a single goal, which is improve all of our businesses for sure.
Yeah.
So now let's give away some money, Jim.
All right.
So right now I have Tabitha Christian, three people tied with 1,410 points at the top of the leaderboard before we got here. It was a Tabitha Christian from National Metal Processing, a Roy Rigby from, did you say Bonnie Forge?
Yes.
Bonnie Forge in Mount Union, Pennsylvania, and Tom Wilkins from Service Combustion in Maumee, Ohio. I'm going to fold each of them up. Here we go. There's one. There's two. So I can't see the suspense. I know is killing everybody online, and then they're going to watch when they see this. And then I have there's a Tabitha Christians right there. So we're going to shake these all up. The first one's going to be for $250. I'm reaching down. I'm not even looking. I'm pulling up. Tom Wilkins is going to win $250. Congratulations, Tom. I'm shaking the other two up here. I'm not looking. You can see this. We're right here in the home office. Protein shake jar. I'm reaching in. Roy Rigby is going to win the $500, and that means that Miss Tabitha Christian from Richmond, Pennsylvania, National Metal Processing just won herself $750 for visiting all the booths and the sessions at the trade show. So Tom, Roy, and Tabitha, congratulations to your winning. And we also had Ashley, John, and Tim, three guys who won the golden tickets for the boxes. We had 5, only 3 claimed. They each won $200. So congratulations to them. We're excited about that. So Jim, thank you so much for your leadership and the presidency this year. I know not everybody knows this, but the executive committee of MTI and the board has voted to keep the board and the officers in place for the next coming year to keep some consistency in these crazy times we've been in. So Jim, a second year, my friend, another term. That's great. As they say in the presidency, 4 more years, 4 more years. That's going to be excited to serve with you again. So thank you very much, Jim.
Yeah, thank you.
Exhibitors, attendees, thank you for everything from the bottom of our heart. This was a long road that we got to, and we had a great 3 days. And our goal is to make you have good follow-ups. You can get good clients out of this. And attendees, let us know at the home office if you need anything at heattreat.net. Everybody, thank you very much for your time. Have a great weekend, and we will see you soon. Happy 4th quarter.